Hello, welcome to another video from Meeples West. Today we are quite excited to be unboxing a new Kickstarter or Game Found, I think this one was, but it's the same thing. So this is a reprint of a game which I think deserves the title classic. It's an overused term, but I think Puerto Rico by Andreas Seyfarth from 2002, which was originally published by Rio Grande Games, is a classic. It's a very old school looking game now, as you can see, and if anybody's played it, it's a great game of Mediterranean importing and exporting. So, you know, one of our favourites, and it's been given the deluxeification by Awaken Realms. So this is the new Big Daddy version of it. As you can see, it is much bigger than the original game. If you're not familiar with Awaken Realms, they're well known for their incredible production quality, and they recently deluxeified another classic game, Castles of Burgundy, which we love. And the game play is amazing as it is in Puerto Rico, but the production wasn't very good. So we're really excited to see what Awaken Realms have done with Puerto Rico 1897 special edition. So without further ado, I'm going to rip the cellophane off this bad boy and we're going to have a look inside. One of those boxes where they're a bit shiny and it doesn't want to come off. It's come in. Feels like the lid's giving birth to the rest of the box. Ah, there we go. Right, so we have the first thing we see is the rule book, which is a nice matte rule book on good quality paper, obviously with all of the instructions that you need if you're unfamiliar of how to play. It will be something I'll be looking at because I'm familiar with the base game, but I suspect there's been a few changes in this reprint, in this new version. There's a two-player game variant, which is good for us because we often play two players, so that'll be good. Okay, we have some reference sheets here for the different buildings that you use in the game. So let's have a look at one of those. So here we go. So this shows us how the buildings behave and what benefits and costs, etc. we have to think about when using them. I learned some references there to give us a bit more detail on those buildings. So that's that. Put that away. Okay, we have a board of some description. I assume this is. There we are. We have different ways up, so different orientations. So you can have it in portrait. We can have it in landscape, very nice. With the port area there, where obviously the boats are going to park, if that's the right term, and take all of the goods and deliveries that we're going to deliver onto them. So we've got some other sheets here. There, the Puertoma player boards. So I assume this is to do with the one-player game. It may also be using the two-player game. As I say, I haven't looked into that yet. So we've got those two. And we've got the punch boards. So I've got some characters, some tiles there, some boats, and some other, 4 or 5 punch boards there by the look of it. So lots of that. We have a guide to how to put this away. Mentioned that in other unboxing videos that we've done. Quite useful when there's a lot in the box. So it's good news. And then we have the player boards by the looks of it. So these are where all of our buildings are going to sit once we've bought them in the game. So we've got the 5 player boards. It's obviously a 5-player game. 1 to 5, I believe. So yeah, they're those. And then we get into the real deluxeification part. So we have some nice big 3D boats to pop our ships on. So a big part of the original game is putting cubes onto ships so that they can sail away, and you can earn your money and your goods and stuff from it. We've got some nice 3D printed buildings again for some goods to go on. We have another one here, nice building there. And in here, this looks like a storage for certain resources. So yeah, these look like little crates of, I assume that's gold. Crates of the finest green, whatever that is. Or purest green, should I say. Anybody familiar with Blackadder? Some white stuff. And then that's brown and looks like coal. So resources in there, and then a space in the centre for the look of it for some money. So that goes in there. What else have we got under here? Oh, this is a place by the look of it to store the buildings once I've punched them out. So these are all going to go into that nice storage unit. And then we have at the bottom of the box some more little plastic boxes. A box full of little people. I hope you can see those. Are they people? Yeah, they are people. Yeah. More boxes again, filled with little people. I think they're all three of these boxes have got little neutral coloured people. And we've got some red people. Don't know what the significance of the red people is. And we've got another little box here with the, we like metal coins. Big fan of metal coins. So we've got some nice shiny 5s and 1s there. The clinky coins. And some markers, some 1 markers and 5 markers. Again, look like there's some sort of resource marker. A nice bag for something, which we're obviously going to use to put some resource of some type in. And then if I can get it all back in the bag, in the container. So underneath this, it keeps going, the box goes on forever. Got some cards in here. Expansion cards by the look of it. And keep going with these little boxes to the very bottom, where again we've got another tray here for some sort of tiles or cards to go in. Again, so that everything is stored away nice and easy, ready for playing. And again, we have reached the bottom. So you know, there's a job and a half in these sorts of games in working out. Well, thanks to the guide, punching everything and packing it away. But otherwise, you know, a really premium copy of what we hope to be a great version of the classic game. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found that interesting. You know, thanks for watching. If you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button and like us, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.